Hello, my name is Faithwin Okoronkwo. I'm the president and the founder of Dworld Lifestyle. Dworld Lifestyle is a health and fitness program. It's a program that was orchestrated by the Spirit of God, and is also a means that God has used to unveil His dietary plan for His children. D word stands for Destiny World, which means that God predestinated everyone that has joined our program today. What it means is that it's God's plan and purpose for each and every one of them to come into this place. The vision of Dworld Lifestyle is to enlighten the world and to bring in a healthcare system that is sustainable, that people can depend on. We also have the mission of restoration, bringing healing to people's life, getting them off drugs, teaching them how to make the right choice of food based on God's dietary plan. You see, God's plan and purpose is for us to live long, to live strong and serve Him better. And because of that, He made all the provisions available for each and every one of us. So what we have come to do is to impart knowledge, create awareness so that people can have an understanding that God actually loves us so much that He provided every food that can sustain us for life. We are determined to influence the world around us, because when you acquire knowledge, you can impart someone else. It could be your family, it could be your neighbor. You can extend that love to that person. Dworld Lifestyle provides a wellness strategy that is trustworthy. It's a system in which that you can use and influence the world around you. And this program, I assure you, is sustainable and dependable. Our utmost goal is to ensure that all our clients are healthy and strong. And when you come into Dworld Lifestyle, we have a system that works here. You're expected to run what we call a biometric evaluation. And this biometric evaluation entails the cardiologist to make sure that your heart rate is functioning well. We'll run an ECG to be sure of how your heart is working, to also make sure that you'll be able to take series of exercises, and also to put you on a meal plan that can work according to your body type. Okay, so this is the first stage. The second one is that we will run what we call a full body sensor. So we'll put you on the machine and we'll find out what your visceral fat is, we'll find out what your body age is, we'll find out what your BMI is, which you know that is very, very essential when it comes to managing your body and making sure that you live healthy. The health aspect of Dworld Lifestyle is very, very important to people around us, because we call it a lifestyle change. So what we want to do is to find out your health risk, which comes out from your BMI when we assess your BMI. BMI is a system that we use to assess your health risk and ensure that you will not be obese, or if you're obese, will assist you to make sure that we correct every problem that you have. And then the next one is to find out what kind of meal plan that will suit you based on the health challenge, or whether you're obese or whatever it is that brought you to Dworld Lifestyle. So we have to take it one step at a time. And then the next thing to do is if you're obese, for instance, we have to find out your body type, like I said, and ensure that your calorie intake is reduced so that you'll be able to reduce your weight. Okay? And then if your high blood pressure, if you're diabetic, if you have ulcer, we'll also make sure that we'll take care of you. But the most important thing and the primary thing that we do is that we get you off drugs and we'll now make sure that you start taking organic food, which replaces your drug. So we say that let your food be your medicine. The organic food that you will start taking will replace all the medication that you get from the hospital, and you start living a healthier life. Okay, and the calorie intake that you'll be taking, if you're obese, we will need to make sure that the calorie intake are being cut down. For instance, our daily intake of calories should be like approximately 2,000 calories. So we need to bring it down and put it under 1,500 calories. If you're a woman that is expecting, if you come to Dworld Lifestyle, be rest assured that you will take it at no time, because we will cleanse your system. We will introduce what we call detoxification. We normally do it both to those that are obese, those that have high blood pressure. We have different variations of detox. We have the green detox, we have the cleansing detox, we have various types of detox. So with our detox, we are assuring you that it's going to be a good start for you. Once you cleanse your internal system, your organs start functioning well, and then you start exercising also. With this tool, you're sure of getting accurate results. When you come to Dworld Lifestyle, there are so many things that you will benefit from us. When we talk about lifestyle change, it doesn't necessarily mean the fitness aspect of it and the health aspect of it is not just that, it's beyond that. In Dworld Lifestyle, we will educate you and change your mindset, and you start thinking right. We will teach you step by step on how to take care of your body. We will bring you to a point that you value this body and it becomes a diamond. That there are things and foods that should not enter your body that can become an error. Okay, that's my key word. You know, sometimes when I speak, I will go like, if I see things that doesn't go well, I go like, it's an error for you to make such mistake. So we'll change your mindset and you begin to think right and you begin to do things right. We'll teach you how to walk. We'll teach you how to drink. We'll teach you how to sit in a public place. We'll train you in such a way that you attend events and occasions. You don't just go, oh, I need rice, No, we don't eat those food outside. We'll educate you in such a way, because on Saturdays, this is another thing that I need to bring up here. On Saturdays, we hold a healthy living program where we'll teach and we'll give clients time and opportunity for them to ask questions. So I encourage you to make sure that you're in that class. And when you're in that class, I am assuring you that you will learn everything that you need to know concerning lifestyle, not just health and fitness. So we talk about families, we talk about parents, we'll talk about everything. And then we'll talk about food. We'll talk about calories. People are asking questions. How much food should I eat? What is in banana? How much calories in apple? How much calories is in parsley? You know, what food can we eat that does not have calories? And these are on Saturdays is a day for you to come in and ask those questions, and you will get some answers that can help you. And one more thing. When you enroll with Dworld Lifestyle, we are here to impact lives and change people's lives. So we impart you to impact others. I give an example here. When you come in and learn, you can travel and impart your cousin, your nephew, your mom, your dad, your siblings, or people that are not around here. You can educate them. You know, you can tell them what to do, and it can help them not to develop cancer, for example, or high blood pressure, or high diabetes, or whatever diseases that are all over the world today. I tell you, Dworld Lifestyle has everything. It's a full package. And we are showing you that just come and join us to change people's life. Come and listen, come and learn, and your life will never remain the same. The most powerful thing about Dworld Lifestyle is that God has given us the knowledge that you cannot find anyhow. And that knowledge is paying big time. It's giving us tremendous results today. Okay, so let me take you through some of the things that we have done. Are you having any health challenge? Are you high blood pressure? Do you have type 1 diabetes or type 2 diabetes? Do you have ulcer? Have you been diagnosed of cancer? Have you been diagnosed of asthma? What is it that is a health challenge that has kept you in bound for years? I'm assuring you today that if you join Dworld Lifestyle, we will turn your life around and you will become a testimony to the world. I tell you, right? We have series of testimony where some of these ailments that I've mentioned now, they are called chronic diseases, which you and I know that some of them are terminal. Take, for instance, cancer. A cancerous patient doesn't have a hope. But when you come in here, we will ensure that we'll take you through the program, and if you do it correctly, your cancer will be gone for life. Right? Talking about high blood pressure. When you go out there and talk about Dworld Lifestyle, some people go like, do you want to stop taking drugs? So do you wish to stop taking drugs? If you wish to stop taking drugs, you will come into Dworld Lifestyle. I will take you off drugs for life. I will tell you what to do for you to eliminate high blood pressure for life. Are you suffering from type 2 diabetes? Bring it on. Give it to me and I will mother everything. What is it that is your struggle? Have you been diagnosed of ulcer? I have a lot of patients that come in here and tell me, I've been on drugs for 15 years. I've been an ulcer patient for 15 years. And what do I tell them? Bring the drugs, trash them. And today they have testimonies. They are off drugs for life. If you can live without drugs for life, that means you have the greatest gift of all. Because the way God designed you and I is for us to live in this world at peace and be happy and serve Him better without taking drugs. He has given us everything that we require for us to live in this world, which are organic food. If you go through Genesis chapter 1:26, God stated it out there. It's in the Bible, where God said that let all these fruits and vegetables become your food and your meat. Those fruits and vegetables are garlic, organic food, turmeric, parsley, celery, all these vegetables, broccoli, green pepper, name them. They are all wonderful medicinal food that God has given to us. And this food has been in this world before you and I even came. But thank God for knowledge today. At least we know that there is hope for us. So we would need you to tell someone else that is struggling, to come off drugs or struggling, that has been in a big problem where the person has a very high blood pressure, that has been unstable. Just come into Dworld Lifestyle and your life will never be the same. Being a vessel unto honor. I mean, God electing me to be the one to turn people's life is a miracle. I have experienced so much during this program. There's a particular man that is called Mr. Chimeze. This man had a heart problem, a heart disease, and he flew to India. And he went and he did a series of treatments. He returned back to Nigeria, and then someone introduced him to Dworld Lifestyle. His 4 chambers was not functioning well. That means his heart was not functioning. He was breathing, but he was dead. Right, so he came and we took him through ECG, did the cardio test, ran everything, and his heart was so bad. He enrolled with us. After 3 months, this man came back and we tested him again, and the 4 chambers was functioning correctly. So this is one of the miracles I will never forget in a hurry. I mean, for God to turn this man's life around, and he's forever grateful to God. And I am so encouraging each and every one of you. If you've been diagnosed of any heart disease or you have any heart, just trust him. Step into Dworld Lifestyle. This place is a miracle center. It's a healing center. We don't do it, it's God that does it. So God instructs us, direct us, tell us what to do, and then we will just follow God's instruction and you see testimonies and miracles. When you enroll with Dworld Lifestyle, the basic things that is required of you is for you to make the payments, register with us by filling all the forms, which will be given to you. We have like different forms that we put on the system. We'll also do what we call body measurements. We'll take your pictures. And also, you will have to go through orientation, which is a basic thing. When you come into a new place, you have to find out how they run the place. So you go through orientation, you go to what we call basic class, which is the first class. So when you go to first class, it takes about 30 minutes and we'll educate you on what we do and some of the services that we offer here. And after that, you will now see the doctor. Okay? After seeing the doctor, we will now, the doctor will refer you back to me, and then I will do what we call biometric evaluation. After running the biometric evaluation, with every information gathered, we will ensure that we give you the right thing that you're supposed to take. Then we'll move straight to detoxification. Detoxification is compulsory for all members or clients that have enrolled with Dworld Lifestyle. Detoxification, what is detoxification? Detoxification is a means of detoxifying all the toxins that have been accumulated for years that is hindering you from accomplishing your goal. You know, we melt all the fats through our organic food that will give you, or organic juice that will give you. And we have a series of variation of detox. We have the one that is 7 days detox, and we also have the detox that is 4 days detox. If you're a nursing mom and you came into Dworld Lifestyle, we will not detoxify you because the baby is very, very important to us. So until you go off breastfeeding, then we will now check you again and find out whether you're ready to be detoxified. Okay, if you're an expecting mom, like I've said before, we will also make sure that we will give you a meal plan that will get your whole body ready, the hormones, you know, correct the hormones imbalance. If you're having a menstrual syndrome, you are rest assured that when we detoxify you, every of your organs, your liver, the cells will start functioning well. Because everything that we do here is God's plan for this generation. And also we'll make sure that we'll give you what is required of you based on your age. That's very, very important. We work with age and we work with body type. So these two things are very, very important to us. Let's take, for instance, a teenager that is between 17 to 21 years old may not undergo detox unless what we call minor detoxification, which is very mild. We also take care of obese kids, you know, ranging from 8 to 12. We'll take care of them. If you have a child that is obese, bring that child to me. I'll take care of that child. I'll make sure that by the time you see that child, Again, you will never believe your eyes. I will train that child in such a way that the child comes in and the child will never touch delicious poison. Because sometimes these kids, our parents just give them Indomie and Chin Chin and, all these delicious poison. As they eat it, they get addicted to it and they don't even know that it's wrong. But when you bring them to me, they will go organic for life. That means they are not touching any delicious poison. I will train them and make sure that I change their mindsets. Our exercises are professionally designed. So we train Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. On Friday, we want you to go and rest. On Saturday, you come back in for us to assess what you have done for the week. So that is when we'll begin to know if you're following the program correctly, if you're following your meal plan also. Okay, the way we design the fitness aspect of what we do is that the exercises, we might, for instance, choose plyometric, which we did today, or tomorrow we can choose weightlifting. We do variation of exercise. We do Tabata, we do Zumba, we do aerobics, we use the machine, we use heavy rope exercise, we use the tires, we use different things. So at the end of the week, we are expecting you to lose at least 2 kg. That's what you're expecting, 2 to 3 kg. Okay, so with the meal plan and the exercises that you do here, you're sure to hit that target at the end of the week. Okay, so we have series of testimonies. When you come in here, you will see tremendous results. You see people that has been taught. You see variation of people, that are off drugs that you can emulate to live a healthier life. One of my clients just threw a question to me a few minutes ago. He was asking me, why do people really need to burn fat? You really need to burn fat because our bodies are organically made. We are born to live healthy and for us to be able to serve God better. Our bodies are not meant to store fat. We don't want to store fat. For instance, I give you an example. When we eat, we have a fat storage bag that is called adipose tissue, where all the fats are stored. When that adipose tissue is filled up, it starts looking for, when you now keep eating fat, it starts looking for where to store. And that's where, that's the time that you see a lot of people's body, the fat starts going to the arms, it starts going to the neck, it starts going to the cheek, it starts going to the back, to the detroits, chest and every part of your body, because you now have excess fat. Because the fat that your body requires fat as a human being. There is a little bit of fat, it's like 75% fat that is stored in your adipose tissue because you need it for energy. But when it's over the top, that's when the fat starts spreading, and that's what leads to obesity. From being overweight, it hits obesity. And when you're obese, there is a tendency of you getting all these chronic diseases like high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, name them, malaria, and all name them. Different ailments can come in because you are storing a lot of toxins in your body. And what it also means is that your body is requiring vitamin C. Because if you have enough vitamin C in your system, it can fight diseases for you. But when you have a low amount of vitamin C, it will attack you and you fall sick easily. So fat is not good. Excess fat is not good. A little bit of fat is good, but when it's excess, it can even kill. It can even cause a heart attack. It can cause high blood pressure. It can cause cancer. It can cause ulcer. It can cause diabetes.
Smart, you're the best. Smart, you're the best.